Hey everyone, it's Wednesday. Today I'm going to do this eye look for you. It is a really pretty look for Valentine's Day or any day that you want a nice cranberry with a shimmer in the middle of your eyelid, and I love this look. I'm actually going to be using the Colourpop You Had Me at Hello palette. It is gorgeous. It comes with a mirror and some really pretty matte and shimmers. Like I say, whenever I'm applying this during the demo, I think that it is great, but it is really powdery, so you do have to tap off the excess, and I do blow on it frequently during the video and application just because it is so powdery, but it is really pigmented and has great quality, and I highly recommend it. It's normally $18 on Colourpop's website, but they have a lot of sales, so I would suggest just waiting until it comes on sale. So if you want to see how I got this look, then please keep watching. So I've already done my base. I have my foundation on already, and it is the Milani Conceal and Perfect 2-in-1 foundation and concealer. I really love this foundation. It's definitely full coverage. A little bit goes a long way. I just use a damp beauty sponge to apply it. And then I also put on concealer, and I use Tarte Shape Tape. This concealer is also very full coverage, so a few dabs go a long way. And then to set that, I just used a little bit of this e.l.f. powder in the shade Cool. It's a color correcting powder, but I just swirl my brush in all of them, and it gives a very light setting. I mainly focused it under my eyes and then a little bit all over my face. And then after that, because it was a pretty much matte look and I have dry skin, I sprayed on the NYX Dewy Finish Long Lasting Setting Spray, which I really like, and I sprayed that on very generously. And then I also already did my eyebrows using my NYX Micro Brow Pencil and Brow Mascara, Tinted Brow Mascara. And these two I used in my first video, which was my Get Ready With Me, which I will have linked down below, where I used all my favorite drugstore products and do an everyday routine. And then I also have my eyes prepped for this eyeshadow look, so I use the I Heart Color Intensifying Eyeshadow Base by Essence, and then I also set that with the e.l.f. Color Correcting Tone Powder in Cool as well. And so to start the actual eyeshadow, I am going to take the You Had Me at Hello Colourpop eyeshadow palette, and this is what it looks like. It is super pretty. I absolutely love it. And I'm going to focus on using this all over my lid, and the darker color is going to be this purple color. And it looks purple in the pan, but when you swatch it, it actually is more of like a cranberry color, which is super pretty. And so I'm going to be putting that in my crease. But just to get some color down on my eyes, I'm going to start with this shade right here. I'm just going to dab into it with a fluffy brush. And it is very pigmented, as you can see. So I'm going to tap a lot off and then just stick this in my crease using windshield wiper motions. And then it doesn't have to be perfectly blended yet. I am going to take the e.l.f. Angled Contour Brush, and it has nothing on it right now, and I'm just going to blend those outer edges. We will blend again some more later, but just to get started. And then taking this fluffy brush again, I am going to go, this is, as you can see, I keep blowing on the palette. It is really powdery. That is the one thing I love to say with this palette, is it is very powdery, but it has really great pigmentation. But I am going to take this lighter shade just to blend into my crease too. It's kind of a pinky, cool tone neutral shade. It's not overly pinky, but It does have some pink to it. And I'm just going to stick that right in my crease too. For my outer corner, I'm going to take the Glamour Doll number 10 brush, and I'm going to go in with that cranberry shade. Like I said, it looks purple when you first see it in the pan, but it goes on more like a cranberry shade. And I'm going to put that in my outer corner. And kind of into my crease. And now that's in my crease, I'm just going to take the e.l.f. angled contour brush again and blend it all together with the crease shade. And then for all over my lid, I'm going to take the Real Techniques base shadow brush, and I'm going to go into this really pretty, it kind of looks gray silver in the pan, but when you swatch it, it is a little bit more brown tone, but it still is cool. It's really pretty. And I'm just going to tap my brush in that. Also, the reason that this shade over here is messed up is because I accidentally just dug my finger into it, so that's fun. It does take a bit of building up to get the really shimmery color, but once you put on a couple swipes, it looks really, really pretty. And to finish the look off, I have a towel down below me, and I'm just kind of wiping off the excess on the fluffy brush. And I'm going to go back to this pinky cool tone shade and put a little bit more of that into my crease. And then for my inner corner, I'm going to take the Real Techniques detailed brush, and I'm going to go into this lightest shade right here. It is a champagne-y, little bit pinky shade. I'm just going to put a little bit of that in my brush, put it inner corner. If you wanted this to pop even more, you could even wet your brush. Okay, off camera, after I finished my inner corner, I did use the Maybelline The Falsies Balmy Express Black Drama Mascara. I love this mascara so much. So that completes the eye look. I normally, unless I'm going out at night, I don't put a lot on my bottom lashes ever, just because I feel like it can become a big mess with a concealer, and it smudges pretty easily on me because sometimes my eyes water. So I haven't put anything on my bottom lashes. And to finish this look, I am going to use a Colourpop blush. But before that, I'm going to put on some contour. I'm going to use the Sephora Colorful Contour shade in the shade Tranquil. They have 2 or 3 of these, but this is definitely the coolest tone one. I love this contour so much. It is a little bit more, I think, extreme of a contour shade compared to my NYX HD blush in the shade Taupe, but I do really enjoy this. And I'm going to take the e.l.f. complexion brush, just dab in and tap off the excess. Okay, now that that's done, I am going to go to the blush, which is the Colourpop matte Super Shock cheek blush in the shade Aphrodisiac. It is a pretty everyday matte neutral that is a little bit deeper. I really enjoy it. I really like this formula, and I think a little bit goes a long way. And I'm going to use the Real Techniques blush brush. I didn't apply a lot of blush today just because my eyes are so dramatic that I don't want to do too much else everywhere else. And then I am going to use highlighter though. I'm going to use the Wet n Wild Megalo highlighting powder in the shade Precious Petals. I absolutely love this highlighter. This is probably my favorite highlighter that I own. It is so pretty. They just came out with some new shades that I really want to try. I just love it. So to apply that, I'm going to use the e.l.f. small tapered brush. And I'm not putting too much on my brush. I'm tapping off the extra. I'm just going to put that on top of my cheekbones. Now that I've done applying highlighter, I'm ready to do my lips. And today I'm going to use the L'Oreal Infallible Lip Paint in the shade Taupe Bliss. I mentioned this in my Get Ready With Me. I didn't actually try it on, but this is a great everyday neutral shade. I love using this too whenever I have a really dramatic eye and want everything else on my face to be pretty neutral. Colourpop does have a lot of liquid lipsticks, including a lot of neutral ones. I just don't have one that I thought would go well with this eye. So I'm just going to apply it directly from the applicator. It has a nice doe foot applicator and actually has like a little curve to it where product sits. And that completes my look. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe. Thanks for watching.